Hi guys, so this is Kath and I'm continuing my MBA journey video log, and today I finally got my residence permit here in Rotterdam, Holland, and I actually thought that I want to do a little video and explain you and take you all through the immigration process and the way it works in terms of legal ground on what I do here and how I stay here, because a lot of you have been asking me questions in terms of visa and the papers and things like that. So if this is the topic that would be interesting and useful for you, well, keep watching. Now, the process itself took some time. So it seemed more or less seamless, but when I was thinking about doing this video and I started recalling all the steps that I had to go through, it will seem a little bit complex. Now, I come from Belarus, so of course the legal procedures will be different for every country. So depending on the relationship between your country and the Schengen zone, or the Netherlands in particular. Now, our Belarusian passport is not the best in terms of getting visas. We pretty much need visas for most countries in the world. So in case of Netherlands, it would have been a Schengen visa if it was a tourist stay or some kind of other business visit. But in my case, it wouldn't be possible, because even if you get a Schengen visa for 2 years, the actual duration of continuous stay typically for us is not longer than 90 days. Now, my intent was to stay here for at least a year, because that's the duration of the program. And of course, later on for the graduation and for if and when I find a job here in Rotterdam or in Holland in general. So the very first step was to apply for a student visa. Now, in our case, and I'm not sure if all schools would do that for you, but in our case, school really facilitated this whole process. What was needed from us is just to fill out certain documents, the application, photograph, and to pay a certain fee directly to the school for them to take care of that. And then the school on our behalf would apply to the immigration services here in Holland. It's called IND. Naturalization Department, Immigration and Naturalization Department. And after that has been done, for that you need a certain period of time. I think I started this whole process in October, so several months in advance. Now, once the immigration department here in Holland approves your application, the school let us know, and also provided us with a letter of approval. And at that point, I needed to make an appointment at my local embassy, of course, to go and actually finish the process and pick up that visa. Now, again, in our case of Belarus, it's not a very big country. All the tourism matters in terms of Netherlands are sorted by the German consulate. But for the cases such as long stay visa, as was my case, they don't take care of that. So for that, I needed to go to Kiev, Ukraine, which was the closest one. So I had to make an appointment and provide them with this approval letter, so they're ready for me when I come with my long-term visa, because it's a little bit of a different procedure in terms of checking out all the background and stuff. So I made an appointment. I had to go to Kiev, Ukraine for this appointment. Now, luckily, it was fairly fast. I didn't have to wait several days as it typically is and then come back. They did it on the same day. So they took my fingerprints. I know that the students that didn't give their fingerprints in their country then had to give the fingerprints here in Holland. But mine were taken right there in Kiev during the appointment. And they issued a visa for me, which kind of looks like a Schengen visa, but it's not. It is a Schengen visa, but it specifically says Netherlands, and they only gave it to me for 3 months, so it would have expired end of January, and obviously that wouldn't work because I want to stay here at least until next December. So the rule was this visa is for me to enter Netherlands, and once I'm here, I was supposed to go to this immigration services, to the IND, and show them that visa and pick up my residence permit, which I did today. So finally I got it. It's this little beautiful card with my picture. It's kind of like a hologram. And now this one is pretty much a document that gives me the right to stay here in Netherlands, and it is actually valid until end of June 2020. So the whole year of my studies will be covered, so I'm good, and even plus 6 months after that as well. So now I'm officially allowed to stay in Holland for all this time, so I'm pretty happy with that. And the only other step that is left to do in terms of legal matters for staying here in Holland is to register at the City Hall. And again, you could make an appointment online and do that on your own, which some of the students already, the pre-active ones already did. Now, school actually puts aside a certain day where we're not going to have any, courses, any studies, and that's when we will, as a group, go and do the registration at the City Hall at that time. So yeah, so that's the whole procedure in terms of visas, in terms of papers. Congratulations to me that I have my residence permit now. Very happy that that is already taken care of. So I hope you found this topic useful. Let me know in the questions, in the comments, in the public ones or in the personal ones. If you have any questions, if you have any feedback. I already have a lot of new material accumulated for the videos. I just don't have time to process them all so fast. But I will be posting videos from time to time. Keep tuned for the next videos. And of course, don't forget to subscribe in order to receive notifications when the new video comes out. And again, thank you for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye.